Hey Manny, Simon here from Little Big Marketing. I spoke to you earlier today about shooting this video for you and just showing you a way that you could get to page one of Google and then what that would look like in terms of extra traffic and then hopefully extra clients you pick up, in terms of business. So I'm not going to chew up too much of time. There's three main things I want to talk to you about, and they are content on your website, number one. Number two is backlinks and citations. Number three is keywords. And I will explain each as I go. So number one being content on your website. Google likes to see a lot of images and also at least 1,500 or 2,000 words per home page. And the reason for that is Google actually crawls these pages and stores every single word and phrase on there so that when someone searches for your particular service, Google knows exactly what you're offering and that there's enough information there for someone to come along and read and make an informed decision. It also allows you to get in keywords, and keywords are basically any search phrase that someone would enter into Google looking for your specific service, something like concrete sidewalk San Diego or concrete driveway San Diego, something like that, concrete pool deck San Diego. Anything that's sort of location specific along with a specific service. So right now you just need to add quite a few more images and then obviously a handful more words. It also takes the guesswork out of it for Google. Google reading this wouldn't have quite a good idea of what you're trying to rank for or what you're actually offering. It has an idea, but it is making Google guess as opposed to telling it that we do concrete driveways in San Diego. You know, it's kind of a way of just skirting around Google's lack of intuition. Anyway, so I put your website into a tool called Ahrefs, and Ahrefs buys statistics from Google. It presents to us exactly what's ranking on your site and how it's being ranked. Excuse me. And at the moment, I can see that you're ranking for 18 keywords in the top 100, which are those search phrases I spoke to, and you're getting clicked on 12 times per month onto your website. Ideally, you want to rank for these keywords in the top 100, but then bring your ranking up to the top 10 for Google to be on page one, and you'll start to see this organic traffic. Organic traffic is clicks per month that is not advertised traffic. And you'll see that start to escalate once you get a few more of these keywords onto page one. The way to do that is by getting these backlinks here, which is number two. So number one was content. Number two is backlinks. And backlinks are just anywhere another website has a link on it, and that when someone clicks on that link, it takes them to your website. That's called a backlink, and it comes from a referring domain or a referring website. So you've got 38 coming from 10 different websites at the moment. And that's what's helping you rank for these 18 in the top 100 here. So that's probably the main thing that you need to look at there, are the backlinks. Now, coming over here, I've just typed in concrete company San Diego. It's somewhat buyer intent. It's not extremely specific, but it's going to give you a good idea of what's sort of out there and what we're looking at. Number one I want to point out on this page is the map pack. This is being clicked on more and more and more often now for local services. People are choosing to use this, and always only the top three. Very rarely do people click on more businesses here, and they're tending to use this map pack now more for local services than coming down into this organic results section here, where the 10 results per page. To get into that, I mentioned along with backlinks is citations, and citations is just anywhere your business name, number, and address is mentioned in any directory, such as Yellow Pages, Bark, Yelp. As seen on your Google My Business, they have to be exact same address, number, and business name as seen in your Google My Business. You just got to have more of those citations than the next guy, and you also need to have a competitive amount of reviews, and your Google My Business needs to be optimized in terms of images, and it has to have all the locations and services that you do offer. So I've chosen here a couple of competitors for you. The number one I've chosen was a Gundes, and the other one's didn't come up in this specific search result, but it's one I wanted to show you anyway because it sort of highlights exactly what you could expect from starting to really grow your business. Now, looking at a Gundes, I think that's how you pronounce it. They've got a nice enough looking website, not a lot of content, so it wouldn't be too hard for you to beat. And I've put them into Ahrefs also, which you can see here. They're ranking. They've got quite a lot more backlinks and referring domains, allowing them to rank for quite a few more organic keywords, and that's picking up 170 clicks per month. So now I know that concrete work You know, you don't need a whole lot of jobs per month extra to start increasing revenue. So 170 clicks per month isn't bad. If you were only converting sort of 10%, you're looking at an extra 17 jobs per month. And depending on how specific you wanted to get into, whether that was a driveway or whatnot, you could start to break up those numbers and see exactly what you're getting and how. Now, coming along to, this is the second guy that I wanted to show you because they are a big site and they offer some services similar to yours. You know, not just driveways or not just bench tops or whatever. Got quite a few things there. They are quite a big site, however, they don't have a lot of content. So once again, not going to be hard for you to beat them. Putting them into Ahrefs, you can see here they've got a lot of backlinks, not so many domains. This wouldn't be hard to catch at all. You can catch that in a few months, I'd say, at least, or at most, sorry. And that is allowing them to rank for quite a lot of keywords, and obviously that's pulling them in nearly 3,000 clicks per month. So even if only a quarter of that was services relevant to you, you're sort of starting to see the trend there where once you're starting to pick up these numbers and grow that website and grow those organic keywords, you pick up more and more and more traffic. Now, it's up to you how far you go. You could stop at 500 clicks. You could stop at 100 clicks. You could stop at 1,000. It doesn't matter. It's all about just starting to grow your locations, starting to grow your amount of keywords that you're on page one for, and you're just going to start picking up more and more and more traffic, and then obviously more clients and more revenue. And as I say, it's go as big as you are comfortable going, and as slowly as you're comfortable going. So if that's something you're interested in and really starting to manhandle your your client traffic through your website, that's something that that I've done many times, and I've been working with a couple of other companies in LA that are having some great results, and that's why I sort of looked at. I'm actually in San Diego, so I'm looking at trying to help out a few people down here and see how we go. If you wanted to talk about it, please feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 760-688-2297. Once again, my name is Simon from Little Big Marketing. Otherwise, just reach out to this email and we can chat. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And